weighing 6'8", number 3.
And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. I'm Kevin Harlan. Lou Williams still injured. They're counting the days until he returns.
Yeah, I hear you, Kevin, but really it's an issue for both teams in regards to the injury situation. So it's a matter of which team can rise up and show the fortitude necessary to play through the injuries and still come out on top.
Now, there's probably a lot of sympathy these teams have for each other. I mean, they're going through the same thing at the same time. So injuries a major factor in this game.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. We've got Chandler Parsons. Brandon Wright is out there with Smart. And it's Blackwell in at the 2 spot. Boston with the ball. Out to the right wing. Wright against Gasol. Shot clock at 6. Left side Parsons. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Last game for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Pistons in Detroit.
It was not a very inspired performance for them, particularly defensively. I thought, they gave the hostile crowd a lot to cheer about, frankly.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jumpers, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was right through the roof, and you can't win when that's the case.
No good from Davidson. Chicago on defense. Smart with the ball. Butler covering. Releases from 15. Nice shot by Smart.
Maybe they're still working out the kinks defensively because that was a blatant mistake.
Here's Chicago. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
Now, the last meeting was a successful one. They were very sharp defensively, causing a lot of turnovers, and that swayed the game in their favor.
Well, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pick.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job. Run him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too, Clark. I mean, he may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got him pretty clean.
What an easy win for him last time. As Steve mentioned, Clark, the turnover differential was a major factor.
Yeah, I'd call it disruptive in a word from the defensive standpoint. They were all over him the whole game.
And that one falls for Smart. And he can't hit the second. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Gibson the screen. Here's Davidson. And the layup's good off the glass. Fresh has got 6. Celtics have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Here's Smart. Pass to Wright. Celtics passing it around. Parsons passes to Blackwell. No good with the triple.
Tough three-point try there with a hand in his face.
Boy, you'd be lucky to make that one against great defense.
Here's Davidson. Count the bucket. He's got 8.
Off to a really solid start. He's knocked down 4 of his first 5 shots.
Celtics trail by 5. Knocked away. In transition, here come the Bulls. All alone. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow. Nice ops and determination that time, Clark, to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
Here's Chicago. They're on a 12-3 run. Good-looking screen by Gasol. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Bairstow, he's checked in for Gasol. Mirotic comes in for Taj Gibson. Daniels, he's checked in for McDermott. And Tony Snell subbed in for Butler. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
And saved a likely dunk there.
Yeah, very smart foul under the circumstances. You can't allow him to just throw it down on you.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
We've seen a lot of their...
Nice shooting.
You know, another factor in there.
Let's go, you're up. My time.
Pass to Snell. From deep three-point range. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's the Bulls as they end the first quarter on a 14-4 run. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment.
Next Monday night, January 16th, the Chicago Bulls go up against Al Jefferson and the Charlotte.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter.
Yeah, they're playing hard and they pride themselves on making it tough for their opponents.
The Bulls leading by 15. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Brandon Wright is out there with Chandler Parsons. Then there's Smart, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Blackwell in at the shooting guard position. The shot's good from Davidson.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Hi, guys. Fresh in their last game against the Pistons had a huge game. He ended with 29 points, but also came away with 5 big rebounds. Just another fantastic showing in what has been a great stretch of basketball for him.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance at Clark here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kelloggian. Is that a word? We can use that word.
It is now.
Oh, look at Steve. He didn't like that, but look at him.
Well, let's just say he was really good.
He is capable, Clark, of some incredible athleticism.
And we just got a chance to see it on full display right there.
Well, you got to love a point guard who could finish like a power forward.
Smart dishes to Antetokounmpo. Feeds to Wright. 6 to shoot. Here's Blackwell. Cans the 12-footer. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. The Bulls leading by 15. Gasol a screen. And a cannonball drop. Another make there from Davidson. Fresh has got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
That's good.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
The Bulls have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Gibson the screen. Butler in the corner. Right side, Butler. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Well, impressive free throw shooting as a team this season, right around that 78% mark.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Mirotic is checked in for the Bulls. Celtics trail by 17. Parsons outside. And Fresh picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Tony Snell's checked in for Taj Gibson.
First team foul. Substitution. Tony Snell.
Now here's Smart, defended by Butler. Smart passes to Blackwell.